YouTube, what's going on, man? Today we have a brand new video for you guys. I'm pretty much gonna be showing you guys how to get better on mouse and keyboard. Now, I know you guys may say, why do I listen to somebody that just started on mouse and keyboard? Well, I've gained a lot of tips from a lot of people who play mouse and keyboard, and it's actually helped me in getting better on mouse and keyboard. You guys will see gameplay where I am shooting bots. I mean, it is bots, but the fact that my movement has gotten better, I just feel as though, like, if I'm learning keyboard and mouse, why not you learn with me? So in that case, I'm giving you information that I've gotten over time, and my information and what I've seen in my gameplay that I use to help me with mouse and keyboard. So guys, make sure you guys sit back, enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys do think in the comments when the video is over with. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, I think the number one thing where a lot of people get conscrewed at is, you know, you think that you're just going to jump on mouse and keyboard and it's just going to be super easy, but that's actually not true. I personally think that the best way to get better on keyboard and mouse is through Modern Warfare. If that's your game, Fortnite, creative mode, and any other game, Apex, the trainings that they give that you can, you know, have access to at any time, those, you know, training skill sets and those training programs that they have built in the game, guys, utilize those tools. Those will help you a lot. I'm a big person of, you know, practice like if you're in a game. And I know there's these third-party websites where it's Aim Labs and all these other places, and that's cool and all. For you guys who are just learning keyboard and mouse, it's great, you know, to learn how to flick and learn how to do certain things. But I think that if you're going to get better at a game, why not practice on the game? So for instance, right, I did use Aim Labs, and I still use Aim Labs occasionally to try to, you know, get those flicks going. But I mainly use Call of Duty. As you guys do know, who watch my channel, you guys do know that Call of Duty Warzone is my game. And it's the game that I play on my channel, and it's the videos that I upload on my channel. So why not use that actual game and the tools that it gives me to warm up or to practice with keyboard and mouse when that's the game that I played to begin with? Yes, on Aim Labs you guys can, you know, build your settings according to Call of Duty and stuff like that, and that's cool. Like I said, you guys can do that, but why not use the actual game that you play and its tools that it gives you to get better on keyboard and mouse? So with that being said, I'm going to show you my settings and what I do every time I play or before I play, due to the fact that I am new to keyboard and mouse. Before, when I was on controller, I didn't really do this. I just jumped straight into the game and get going from there. But now that I'm new to keyboard and mouse, you know, this is a grind. A lot of people don't realize that keyboard and mouse is a grind, and you're just gonna have to grind it out. There's gonna be times where you're up, there's gonna be times where you're down, there's gonna be a lot of times when you're down, actually. But like I said, we're gonna show you guys my settings and what I do before I jump into any game. Now, I'm sorry to say, but this does require that you do have the full game. Now, if you are on PC and, you know, you don't have the full game, you can always just download Aim Labs and any of those other third-party websites or, you know, programs to use to aim. But I strictly just use this, and sometimes I may dab into Aim Labs. But like I said, if you do not have the full game, dab right into Aim Labs and you can practice, you know, flick shots, motion shots, tracking, everything that you can think of, they practice in there. So without further ado, like I said, let's get straight into the settings. So first of all, you're going to want to come, I'm going to get out of this completely. Once you're in, you know, this part of it, you're going to go into multiplayer. You're going to go down to trials and game battles and whatnot. You're going to click on custom game. Now you can set up a custom, you know, lobby personalized already set for you, so every time you do come in here, all you got to do is just press on it. So what you're going to do is, you're not going to start any game. I'm just going to leave it at the default Hackney Yard. Excuse me. You're going to click your maps. I always leave it on Hackney Yard. I never touch that. You're going to want to go to free for all. A lot of people do, you know, cyber attack. A lot of people do all these different things, headquarters, hardpoint, or whatnot, but I always strictly leave mine on free for all. My game rules, I always just leave this, to be honest, I put it all the way to a limited, and I put this all the way to 100, and I just shoot 100 bots. And what I do is I strictly just shoot 100 bots, and I focus on my centering. Yes, a lot of people, you know, are known for centering in controller, but the same concept goes with the mouse. So I do 100 bots just focusing on centering, and then I'll do another like 50 to 100 bots, you know, focusing on movements, getting my fingers warmed up with the keys, you know, pressing C, F, whatever. And I just constantly just do that. I focus also too on, you know, I'll do like 20 kills on just jump shots. I'll do another 20 kills on just drop shots. I'll do another 20 kills on bunny hopping. These are all things that I do to break down things. So all in all, I'd shoot about 300 bots. On controller, I did used to shoot 500 bots, but that was back when I was on controller. But now on keyboard and mouse, I'm just breaking into little increments of what I am going to work on and what I'm going to be doing in Warzone. Again, like I said, you have to practice where you're going to play. You have to practice like you're going to play. You have to do everything that you're gonna do in a game, or it can be anything, sports, gameplay. You have to practice exactly what you're going to do in a game. So that's why I use this. So like I said, I'm going to shoot 100 bots first, focusing on my centering. Then I'm going to shoot another, 50 to 100 bots on just focusing on movement, getting my fingers warm. And then another like 50 bots focusing on bunny hopping, 20 bots, whatever you want to do. Bunny hopping, jump shotting, drop shotting, and whatever it is. The rest of this stuff I do not touch. I don't touch this. I go to player, and of course you leave it on unlimited. Sometimes I do leave it on normal, but if you do want to practice like in Warzone, which I do recommend, you go to about 150 to 200. And if you want to be extreme and extra about it, you can shoot it all the way to 300. So I mean, and you can do like if it's hard core, where it's just literally you tap somebody and you go. But I don't recommend that if you are practicing for Warzone. Again, everything else I just leave here. Health regeneration, I leave that on normal, like in Warzone. Team, I leave all that. Now if you do want to work on your headshots, I believe it's here. Yeah, if you do want to strictly just focus on, when you're in Warzone, just shooting at the head, put headshots only, enable that. And what that does is pretty much when you're shooting inside the Hackney Yard map or whatnot, and you're shooting against the bots, shooting bodies would not count. You have to strictly aim for the head, which teaches you and trains your muscle memory on just aiming straight for the head. So I do also recommend that, but I don't really dab into that. I just kind of like in my head, shoot above the shoulders, if not shoulder level. And that's about it. And I just set these settings. So I would put enable if you do want to work on headshots. Usually just leave it on disabled. Don't touch anything here. I do leave this on about 150 sometimes, but occasionally I just leave it on normal if I'm just trying to warm up. Leave that, and here unlimited, and I'll shoot first. You want to do 100 bots, or if you want to just do it the easy way instead of the hard way, I'll just set it at 300. So then you do 100 and you kind of just break it down throughout the entire game. But it is going to take some time, but you are focusing on what you're working on. Then I'll go to game rules. I already went over that. Then I'll go to bot setup. I'll traditionally put around 6 to 8, but I really put 8. And if you do want to work on, like, let's say if in Warzone, you know how people drop shot, jump shot, veteran, actually those bots are like aim bots. Like, they will turn on you and immediately light you up. So I suggest doing that only because of the simple fact that it's going to relate to certain players that you are going to run into Warzone that will turn around on you and immediately shoot back at you. These bots do drop shot. These bots do jump shot. Occasionally I do see them bunny hopping on the thing, but I saw that once or twice, so I really don't know about that, but I have seen them do it a couple times. But they do jump shot and they do drop shot, so that's also good as well. And they do have aim, like if a person was, if you were playing a person in Warzone. But I would say the bots is a little bit more precise. So I do suggesting going on veteran, but sometimes I would leave it on just regular or hardened, like I said, if I'm just trying to get a quick warm up and go and try to get some content for you guys. But other than that, I would leave it on veteran. And then from there, you can go back to mode, and you see where it says my mode. This is my mode. I saved it already, so once I'm ready to go back in, I just click on it and press start. But if you guys do want to save the mode, you'll go here. Once you create everything, you go back to right here, game rules, and you're going to go create custom game. And from there, you're going to just save it. So every time you do come on here, what you're going to do is it's going to start fresh. You're going to go to game setup. You're going to go down to this, to mode, and then you're just going to go my modes, and your mode should already be saved there. You're going to click it, It's already saved. Start. And then again, like these classes, you guys can set up any class that you guys want. Any class, whether you're trying to work on quick scope, SMGs, pistols. As you guys can see here, I do work on strictly just my MP5, just trying to get my movement going. Occasionally I do have the pistol, so what I would do is, if I am just trying to work on, you know, like my pistol shots, I'll just immediately switch my gun once I respawn and just start using my pistol. When I run out of ammo, then, you know, I'll just switch to my MP5. But I do have scavengers, so I'll just collect ammo from the floor. But that's what I do to warm up, and that's what I think can help you guys with keyboard and mouse. Again, like I said, you guys can do aim labs, and aim labs is a great platform for you guys to work on aim. So yeah guys, pretty much that's what I do. Like you guys can see in the background, I am playing with keyboard and mouse. You guys can see and judge for yourself how I play with keyboard and mouse. Again, I just learned 4 days ago, so this, I'm actually new, just like you guys who are watching this video. And just what my advice is, guys, like I said, there is going to be ups and downs to keyboard and mouse. There's been plenty of times where I'm playing and I'm just completely frustrated, and it would just make me revert back to my controller. But you got to fight that temptation, guys. Stick with keyboard and mouse. Me personally, after playing keyboard and mouse for just 4 days, I'm absolutely in love with it. I personally think it's better than controller. Not by a big margin, because controller does have some advantages, like you guys do know, aim assist, and I do think that controllers do have, you know, that close range advantage than keyboard and mouse. But that comes along with tracking with aim and mouse. So if your tracking is just as good as if somebody's fighting you with the controller, then I mean that it's even playing fields. So that's pretty much it. I do feel like keyboard and mouse, you're a little bit more freer than a controller. I have, you know, you guys do know I played everything. I played claw, I played with paddles, I played with a regular default controller, and I've played on keyboard and mouse. I don't know what else I can tell you guys what I played with, but from my personal experience right now, as what I can say right now, I think keyboard and mouse for me as a player is just better for me. You just gotta kind of find your you know, your niche. But my thing is, I love keyboard and mouse, and I hope that as I get better with it, I just become better and better, and I know I will. I'm slowly starting to get adjusted to keyboard and mouse. I just feel personally with controller, I just feel a little bit more restricted, only because of the fact that it's only a joystick. With the mouse, I have literally all the room. As long as I keep, you know, my space clear, I have the entire space. But yeah, man, that's my personal opinion on keyboard and mouse. You guys will see in my gameplay as well, that on my channel, that, you know, I'm getting better and better and better with keyboard and mouse. And for you guys who are new to the channel, guys, make sure you guys do subscribe. Stick with this journey with me, guys. I do stream on Twitch, same name on my YouTube, so make sure you guys go check that out. And I hope you guys do enjoy the gameplay and the rest of my channel, guys, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by, enjoying the video. Make sure you guys do smash that like button, comment, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think on the keyboard versus controller, you know, debate or whatnot that's been going on. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.